Welcome to RIRCOM.
The coding of resistors. The resistance of the resistor and its tolerance are marked on the resistor with color code bands that denotes their resistance value. There are three types of color codes: 4 bands, 5 bands and 6 bands as shown in figure. The color code rules. On most resistors we will see there are 3 rainbow color bands, then a space, then a fourth band colored brown, red, gold or silver. Turn the resistor so the 3 rainbow bands are on the left. The first 2 of the bands tell us the first 2 digits of the resistance. Suppose we have a resistor like the one shown here with colored bands that are brown, black and red and a fourth golden band. We can see the form from the color code chart below that brown means 1 and black means 0. So the resistance is going to start with 1 0. The third band is a decimal multiplier. It tells us how many powers of 10 to multiply the first 2 numbers by, or how many zeros to add on the end. Red means 2. So we multiply the 10 we have got already by 10 into 10, that is equal to 100 and 1000 ohm. Our resistor value is 1000 ohm. It is simply called as 1 kilo ohm. The final band is called the tolerance and it tells us how accurate the resistance value we have just figured out is likely to be. If we have a final band colored gold, it means the resistance is accurate within plus or minus 5%. So while the officially stated resistance is 1000 ohms, in practice the real resistance is likely to be anywhere between 950 and 1050 ohms. If there are 5 bands instead of 4, the first 3 bands give the value of the resistance, the fourth band is the decimal multiplier and the final band is the tolerance. 5 band resistors quoted with 3 digits and a multiplier like this are necessarily more accurate than 4 band resistors, so they have lower tolerance value. The color coding chart is shown in the figure. Examples: if the resistor has red, violet, yellow and gold bands, its value will be 2 for red, 7 for violet and 4 for yellow. So first add 2, 7 and add number of zeros, 4 zeros. That gives us 270,000 ohm. It is simply called as 270 kilo ohm. Small value resistors, that is less than 10 ohm, are coded as follows. The standard color code cannot show values of less than 10 ohm. To show smaller values, 2 special colors are used for the third band. Gold, which means multiply with 0.1. Silver, which means multiply with 0.01. The first and second bands represents the digit in the usual way. For example, red, violet, gold bands represent 27 multiply with 0.01, that is 2.7 ohm. Another example, green, blue, silver bands represents 56 into 0.01, that is 0.56 ohm. Tolerance of the resistors. The tolerance of the resistor is shown by the fourth band of the color code. Tolerance is the precision of the resistor and it is given as a percentage. For example, 390 ohm resistor with a tolerance of plus or minus 10% will give a value within 10% of 390 ohm between 390 minus 39, that is 351, and 390 plus 39, that is equal to 429. That is, its value will be in between 351 ohm and 429 ohm. A special color code is used for the fourth band tolerance. Silver represents plus or minus 10%. Gold color represents plus or minus 5%. Red color represents plus or minus 2%, and brown represents plus or minus 1%. If no fourth band is shown in the resistance color code, the tolerance is plus or minus 20%.
Thank you. Watch, subscribe and like.